Day 2, The King and the Prince. Yeah, good morning. Okay. Oh, what did I do for you? Oh, good morning, Miss James. Have you already heard the news? Oh, good morning. What news exactly? Apparently some celebrity might be coming to town. I think they were called Fortune. I heard the detectives who arrived yesterday talk about it. Hope this boosts my business. Oh, well, I think I might interview them too if I get a chance. What should I do today? Maybe I'll go to the museum and see if I can meet that Albert Ditmar person. Wait, the museum isn't open yet. Oh, I'll just walk and kill some time. Excuse me, but that book you have, may I take a look? My, it's the same book. A few decades back, when I was still young, a man came over and left this book and a ring here. I eventually lost the book, but the ring I've kept to this day. What? You want to have it? I suppose you can have it. Got a golden ring. Wish could have returned it the same day. Okay, so music. I don't know. This is the museum of the park. I can't remember which one. Park. There it is. Looks like some people are setting up the festival grounds, and there's a bunch of cops here already. Looks like I can't snoop around freely. Oh, Miss I'm not gonna bother anymore. Oh, good morning, kiddo. What are you doing around here? I was just checking out how things are doing here, on my grandfather's behalf. He's too busy to come and see the festival ground this day, so... Ah, I see. Do you mind if I tag along? Oh, I don't... Yo! Oh, hello, Inspector Macefield. You're that reporter from yesterday? Why, yes I am, ma'am. What of it? Oh, God, have you come in to snoop around? Well, what do you expect from a reporter? Just kidding, I'm going to be doing a simple coverage for festival presentations. What paper do you work for, anyway? Oh, I'm a freelancer. This small Berlin-based travel magazine hired me to do an article for them. I'd ask you to check them out, but it's not an official employee, and I use stuff as kinda subpar, so... Well, that aside, have you managed to meet the elusive Ditmar yet? Not referring to his youngster, of course. No, I'm Franz, Albert Ditmar's grandson. Ah, right, the status I've mentioned, yeah. But no, we haven't come across him yet. We are. After we were informed he couldn't meet us at the office in the museum, we went to Ditmar Estate and tried to meet him, but in the end, we had to leave without talking to him at all. My, what a shame. It would be difficult for you to arrange security without taking the artifacts home. You have no idea. Who do you think he is? Does he not care for the crystal statue worth millions of dollars? I can't read. Please don't say that. Grandfather is a busy man, since he's a mayor and all. I assure you can talk to him today, now that he's probably informed of your arrival. I suppose. In any case. Video, was it? I'm keeping my eyes on you. I don't mind at all to see you around, Agent. Stay out of trouble. Okay, step 2. Library. Now I've established a few things. Maybe the next thing in my agenda is to talk to Mr. Albert Ditmar himself. Hey kid, what is my next chance to meet your granddad? Well, maybe if the museum once it opens. He's usually busy, but if you're fast, you might be able to get a chance to talk to him. But if you don't succeed, then you can always try after the museum closes. Alright then, but since the museum doesn't open until a bit later, maybe I'll go to the library to do some research. Oh, can I come with you? Could it be some sort of assistance? Oh, sure, I guess you could help me out. Library it is then. I might be talking a bit fast, I think I've got limited time to record this, so I want to get through as much as possible. So, I don't know when this video is going to be coming out, like Thursday or Friday. I do not remember what it did for you. Just have a granny voice here. Hello. Hello, I'm back to do some more research. Well, she's not even that old. With a granny later, I think. Oh, whatever. Is that you, young Mr. Ditmar? Are you helping this lady with her research? Good morning. Yes? I can't really make myself useful in your house. Oh, please don't say that. In any case, you can use the material we have to your heart's content. Wow, thanks. Let's just... Don't really remember where I need to go to next. Still nothing useful. Yeah, what's up? Well, you're writing a story about festival, right? Could I help you with it? Huh? Well, I mean, it's not like I would divorce myself on you, but people in charge of a festival won't let me help with the impressions, and grandfather doesn't want me to help with his work. I really don't want to sit around and do nothing, so could you help me with... Could I help with your work? Besides, there has been rumours. What could they be? Lately people have been saying weird butterflies during the evening and night. I've been wanting to investigate it, but doing it alone has been kind of risky thought. But if you helped me, you could get maybe another story to write too. Maybe some kind of butterflies I saw last night. Oh, what the hell, this kid's not going to be too much trouble anyway. You know what, kid? I'm in. I'll help you. Just don't get ahead of yourself, okay? Oh, yes, I understand. Anyway, we're not really gonna get anywhere here, so I think we're done here for now. Oh, alright. Okay, so next shop, museum. We can meet the elusive Ditmar and decide a voice on him, which isn't the granny voice again, because I only have one old person voice. Yeah, it's later, I need to get stuff. Good afternoon. Hello again, I was wondering if I could talk to Mr. Albert Ditmar. May I ask what you want to meet Mr. Ditmar? I want to interview him about a few things. Oh, wait a second. Oh, Inspector Oh, Inspector Mayfield. Hello. Oh, good afternoon, Inspector. Back here already? Yes, obviously. But you, what are you playing at? We could not get in touch with Albert Ditmar at all yesterday, so we need to do it today. Your interview can wait. Now please, you can have your turn to talk to Mr. Ditmar, agent. If I can't get this interview now, who knows when I will. Who cares about some stupid interview? We can take priority over everything else in a situation like this. Listen, Albert Ditmar is here. Go get him immediately. We can't wait any longer. Now, please calm down. What's with all this racket? Yeah, walk slower, why don't you, old man? Who are you then? Mr. Ditmar. Ah, is this your granddad? Wait, she was whispering that time, so I'm talking to herself? Yes. Mr. Ditmar, finally. Who are you then? Cynthia Mayfield of the Interpol's Department of Magic Crimes. Want to talk? Right now. Yes, about a possible thief, yes? No, well then, I think we should talk more about it in my office, yes. Oh, wait a second here, we were here... Great. Kid? What, yes? His office, it's through the door that's in the main display room, right? Yes? Good, we're following them. Huh? So, you finally met Mr. Ditmar. What do you think of him? He has an amazing charisma, doesn't he? But I suppose you'll never appreciate him like we do. We have dedicated our whole existences to him. He is our love, our entire world. Oh, so wonder why I feel this way? This feeling has always been with us. It's been carved into our very souls. picture of a ring. What's this? That ring. Tears flowing from my eyes. Why do I feel so? I apologize, but that ring, seeing it fills me with the wrong voice. Overwhelming nostalgia. I apologize for that, but I feel like I should thank you. Well, perhaps, please, have this. It's another tiny key. I think that's key is for. I've had a key for quite some time. For some reason, I've not been able to give it up, but you can have it now. Maybe I can become useful to you. Oh, you can't explore this then. There. Over there leads to his office. Well then. Ah, Miss Abigail, correct? We're sorry, but it seems that Mr. Detmar will not have any time for your interview. Come on, this is of utmost importance. Besides the whole crime thing. It's alright, Miss Abigail. You can still try talking to him after the museum closes. I suppose. Listen, tell Mr. Detmar you should expect me at his place once the museum closes, alright? Understood. I will inform Mr. Detmar of your presence. Anyway, where to now? Maybe I could just kill some time in the park. Yes, we won't have to wait for too long anyway. Checking out the construction won't hurt too either. Well, let's get going. Alright, you can explore this room. Probably have to reload that save from earlier if I got this wrong. I've got the save anyway, it's fine. Wanna go sit down? It looks like the stage was built set up of pre-made pieces. Honestly, I'm not getting anything useful from here. Can I ask you something, Miss Yepajay? Sure. Could you tell me a bit more about yourself? Never mind. It was a stupid question. No, it's alright. I live near the capital in a small neighborhood. Mostly old people live there these days, but it's a pretty little community. Maybe kind of like this place, but not so isolated. I see. It sounds peaceful. Yeah, I guess. How about you, though? You said you live elsewhere? Oh, right. I was born in Stuttgart. But my family got into financial trouble when my dad died. It was at that point grandfather contacted us and invited us to live here. He said he felt obliged to take his son's family. But a couple of years ago, Mum decided to move back to get a job, since it's kind of hard for her to get one here. She's gotten busier and busier lately, so we haven't been in contact that much. Sorry, I started rambling. That's fine. It's not like opening up to someone's a bad thing, says the gentleman thief. But it feels like this kid doesn't have too many friends. I wonder what the time is. It's already 4. I think we should go see grandfather now. Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Should be able to investigate his house before. I swear it's day 2 I'm allowed. Excuse me, anyone home? Miss Chine, and young master. I assume you're here to meet Mr. Detmar. Yes, you know where he is? Well, if you come to the lounge, you can tell him. I can tell him when you see him there. Alright, I'll be waiting in there. Understood. Can I get him there yet? I can't remember. Nope, that's tomorrow. I'll have to look up the guide, see if I messed it up. Alright, now to wait. Yes. The glass cabinet full of various knickknacks, a close look. Various antique photographs on the top shelf, most of them depict 2 children, an adolescent girl and a boy notably older than her. Shelf below it, more recent photos of a man and a boy seem like father and son. Is this friend of Dad and Albert? And he kinda looks like him anyway. But doesn't look much different for photos than he does now. Yeah, it's the man of the hour. Oh my, you are the young woman from the museum earlier today. Ooh, very British. Despite being in Germany. Mr. Detmar, So so good to finally meet you properly. The feeling is mutual, young miss. You are Charlotte Fairy, correct? My employees have told me about your presence. Ah, yes, that's me. Now shall get started? Well, first off, what can you tell me about the fairy? Something history books don't tell. Oh, straight to the point, I see. Well, the full nature of fairy's power is unknown even to me, but a likely story. We in Rotberg are endlessly indebted to it. Thanks to its power, all here live long, happy lives free of illness and pain. Even the land is fruitful due to its power, so fruitful in fact that we can grow everything we need right here in our town. That's why anyone really wants to leave this place. To us, Rotberg is our home, and a paradise, free of suffering from the outside. Don't you sound like an evil genius? That sounds unnecessary almost. Yeah, what I said. Is the fairy really so powerful? Can an artifact with that much healing power really exist? Of course, how else do you think we would live in a place where the nearest hospital is dozens of kilometers away in the next town? It's because we don't need such things, Mr. Jupiter. Even normal things associated with growing old are incredibly rarity here. Loss of vision, whatever that says, I am not a sciencey person apparently. Weakening bones, these all mean trivial things of the outside we do not have to think about here. Not a single resident has to worry about getting glasses, dentures, or anything like that. Oh no, the dentist, and the orthodontist. We will simply live out our lives here protected by our guardian, in peace, without worry for our health. My, the fairy sounds more and more incredible the more I hear about it. Isn't it? Well, we owe everything to our fairy. Some might even say, some say it can even cause immortality. Yeah, you know about that. But maybe not all runes are worth believing. Well, even humans have to start somewhere. Well, what was that? Oh, nothing at all. Can you tell me about the history of the festival? My, of course. Celebration started in the 1600s, I believe. Back in the day, the population of a village was almost viewed by itself counting all over the festival land. These days, the tiny local village is not all the same. You may know recently the festival officially begins on Friday evening and lasts the entire weekend. The festival includes food, dancing, music, and a display of Scarlet Fairy attendees can admire. So you mean the festival very about to be opening perfect to see? Oh, of course, very festival, of course. Although that woman got angry when I mentioned it to her. Personally, I think they're a bit overacting. The fairy is not easy to steal, despite the force people might think. Okay, I see. I think that's all for now. Thank you much for your opportunity, Mr. Detmar. You're welcome, young miss. I do hope you find the festival enjoyable. Oh, don't you worry about that, Mr. Detmar. I'm sure to be a blast. A big explosion of fireworks. You haven't planned those, right? Oh, and Mr. Detmar, do you happen to know anything about the light butterflies? He has eyes. No, Miss Scheinberg. I suggest you go back as soon as you can. In that case, Mr. Detmar, I hope you have a nice evening. Oh, what do you think? Well, it's interesting at least. What are you gonna do now, kid? I think I'm gonna stay home for the night. Fine by me. But you can come play with us any time, alright? Yeah, I'll see you later. I hope I've got this right. I'm awfully hard to say, so it doesn't help. Well, the old man was certainly something different from what I'd assumed, but in the end it looks like my best chance of getting ahead of the fairy is during the festival itself. Now the display is part of tradition. Sign and pops can't do much about it. Still, I've got a few days to figure this out. For now, I'll just send out a few things and... Why do I feel like someone's been following me for a good while? So it was you. You are the threat. You are to be eliminated. Eh? Miss... Oh, wait. No, Miss Steinberg. Whack. Kid, what are you... Miss Ribda, run. I'll take care of this. Out of my way, child. Here we go. Kid, you're a lot more reckless than you look, you know? What? You You, whoever controlling that weird butterfly, I suggest you ready for a showtime. Go, baby. Level 2. It was that thing again. My cover's blown already? No, there's no way. Wait. What on earth was that? Who are you? Why did you get attacked like that? What do you mean, a threat? You're a smart kid, alright? You can figure it out. See ya. Wait. Something in my pocket? A letter? Dear Albert Ditmar, on next Friday at 7 p.m. I will steal your greatest treasure. Sincerely, Abigail Fortune. Sure hope I haven't missed anything.